I have 12 games between the both of them, so I figured I'd combine them both. I think it's pretty much the same as the last time I did this was. There might be two different games. I don't have Resident Evil 0 in here anymore. But I have two fresh games, but I'll start with the Wii ones first. The first one is Bully Scholarship Edition. You would have seen this in the game pickups, but I got this. That was it, Cold Winter or something, which is too scratch to work. And Resident Evil Director's Cut. I got them all for $2 a piece. So that was a great deal on the Resident Evil Director's Cut. And this as well. It is just the disc is in the way. I must have been testing it. Because I'm like, where the hell is a disc? I played this game on 360. It originally came out on the PS2. And I just did not play it then. I had gotten the 360 one probably. I want to say this was an early 360 title, the Scholarship Edition. When does this come out? Oh, wait. I think it was 06 on the PS2. Was it? I don't know. Whatever. I played it on the 360. I think they just added some things in. The graphics are a bit better on at least on the 360. It's a cool game. It's fun. You go to a prep school and you're helping people out and stuff. You're fighting bullies. You're going to classes and stuff, and which is cool. You do some stuff like outside in the town area and shit. It's like GTA Light in a lot of ways, right? It's like teenage GTA or something, you know. But it's a cool game. It's fun. It says beat the jocks at dodgeball, prank the preppies, save the nerds, kiss the girl, and ultimately navigate the social hierarchy in the worst school around. Jimmy Hopkins, that's who you play as. So you get 8 new missions, 4 new classes, 4 new characters, 2-player mini-games, new awards. I remember I have a lot of fun with 361. Like, this was, realistic, I would have played this in like 2010 or 2011 probably. But yeah, this is the Wii version, which you're using the, I don't know how the motion controls work in this. Trauma Center, Second Opinion. This is one of the 2 games. The next one is called I took from my mom's house because she just doesn't use the Wii. This game originated, not this one, but it was Trauma Center Under the Knife. Originally it was a DS game. It was one of the DS games I had back in the day. And it was cool using the stylus for that. To, like, you know, to make the cuts and stuff and do everything. Really cool game. This does the same thing except using the Wii remote and nunchuck. I don't even think I put this one in to play it, to be honest with you. But the other one was cool. I would assume this is a lot of the same, just on the bigger screen. With slightly different controls, but you can still use the Wii remote as like a kind of thing where you're like, you know, making your cuts and stuff like that. But pretty cool. This is the other game I had taken. Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. This is one that I played when it came out on the Wii. This is one of the games like Breath of the Wild, where it was supposed. I feel like this game was supposed to come out like 04 or even 05, like early 05 or something. Could even late 04. Kept getting delayed because they wanted to put it out on the Wii as well, because this was a Wii launch title. And I ended up picking it up on the Wii. I played a good amount of it. I couldn't get past the controls. Like, some of the controls were just annoying to me, the motion controls and shit. I do want to go back and play it again and see if I can deal with it. Like, I would have preferred to just play this on the GameCube turn into the Wolf Link in this one, right? When I played it was cool. It's just the controls was just, they would frustrate me from time to time, and I was like, whatever, I don't want to deal with this anymore. But like I said, it's one of those games where I want to give it another play and see if I can go further. This one was very like Ocarina of Time to me. I don't know. And the last Wii game, Indiana Jones and Staff of Kings. I believe I got this for $2 at GameStop. It's actually a cool game. It's also on the PSP and the PS2, I believe, as well. This also has what was it called? Fate of Atlantis or whatever. One of the point-and-click indie games is on here as well, which is cool. But pretty good use of the motion controls. You're doing a lot of this. You use the whip. You go, you're punching with both the nunchuck and the Wii remote. It's pretty involved. It works fairly well. Graphically, it looks decent. Indie games typically are cool. You do have to get used to the motion controls, but once you really get it down, it works well. It doesn't take too long to get used to the controls, but Indiana Jones, Staff of Kings. Now onto the Cube, which is half of them are freaking Harry Potter related. First one is a Wave Race Blue Storm. This is the one I got $15 at the antique store. It does work. Once I played some of it. The disc is pretty scratched though. It does have its manual. $9.99 at GameStop at the time. Or could have been Babbage's, could have been Funko Land, could have been Electronics Boutique. Good disc rattle there. It's fun. Just like the Nintendo 64 one. Looks really nice. It's just fun to play. It's a jet ski racing game. And you can do some tricks as well. I saw it in that antique collector's mall. And I'm like, I kept going there. I'm like, if it's there next time. And finally I just bought it. It was still there. And that's a pretty good price on it. Usually it sells between like 20 and 25. You could probably find some for under as well, but this was a launch title, I believe. Star Wars Rogue Squadron 3 Rebel Strike. So is this one and Rogue Leader were on the Cube, and the first Rogue Squadron was on the Nintendo 64. This is a cool one. You're on foot in this as well. You're playing through the movie stuff. Two-player cooperative version of Rogue Leader included on the Rebel Strike disc. Oh, that's kind of cool. You get your medals on each level, so it has replayability there. You get better score. The on-foot stuff is decent. It's not incredible. It's average, I guess. Decent to average. The in-flight stuff is great. Using different vehicles and stuff. When you're on foot, it's fine. It's just very basic. It's not anything crazy. I think they just wanted to add that in. Kind of switch it up. But from what I played of it, I enjoyed it. But the space combat, the flight stuff is where, it's at. Tiger Woods 2004. I got this garage sale. I just grabbed it. I'm like, maybe it had some value because, hey, it's on the GameCube, even though it's a sport game. It doesn't. But hey, it's always cool having a golf game. I do like golf games. I was looking at golf games the other night on the Xbox One. I was on GameStop because I want to use my latest $5 gift card. And I was trying to find something for like no more than like $7, $8.99, and knocked the $5 off. But it's golf. I've played some golf games. Like I said, I do enjoy them. So the same as tennis. I can't remember the last one I put a lot of time. It was like Tiger Woods 2010 or 11. Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. This is a garage sale pickup from back when I was in high school. 75 cents this was. I got 4 games for $3. It was Scoob, Night of 100 Frights. It was this and 2 Sly Coopers. Sly Cooper and Sly Cooper 3. Now this is a case where this version is more expensive than the Cube and Xbox version. Not by a ton, but like $4 or $5. This is the player's choice. This game's awesome. Same thing as Return of the King. They're hack and slash games based on the Lord of the Rings movies. And they're fun. This one you use Aragorn, Gimli, and Legolas. It adds more in the second. The Return of the King. Sorry, the second one. Return of the King. It's branching paths and stuff. And you could use like another 6 characters or some shit. But this is nice. It looks good. It's got film. I'm pretty sure it has clips from the movie. It's got the music from the movies. And the gameplay's fun. Like, you get different. You level up, and you unlocking new moves and stuff. It's actually a really cool game. I think this ends at Helm's Deep, maybe. Harry Potter Quidditch World Cup. I remember. I don't know if I owned this or I rented it back then. It's Quidditch. If you know Harry Potter, it's Quidditch. It's like a sport game, right? I played a ton of it back then, and I was like, all right, I'm done. You do your little tournaments and stuff, and you use one of the 4 houses: Hufflepuff, Gryffindor, Slytherin, Ravenclaw. It gets pretty repetitive after a while. It's not overly hard. I picked it up again because it was pretty cheap, and I don't know. I was like, screw it. I was like itching to play this again. And these last 3 all came from that garage sale where I got a bunch of other Harry Potter stuff. Games, I should say, and some other stuff that I still have. Chamber of Secrets. This is a solid adventure game. Good representation of the school, or whatever you want to say. This one is complete, the next 2 are not. I think I actually paid $3 a piece for these. It's fun. It's just fun. You fucking learn spells. You're doing the parts of the movie and shit. And in the book. It's a nice little adventure game. As is this one. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. You could connect to the Game Boy Advance with this one if you had that copy too, I think. There's a freaking fly or something in here, not a fly. So the game. This is when I played back in the day and beat. Same thing. It's the movie. You're playing through the movie. You're exploring Hogwarts, which is always fun. You know, and obviously they really hit it out of the park with Hogwarts Legacy. But that's what you're doing. You're freaking Harry Potter. You're playing, casting spells, running around the school finding little crap too. This one's a little different. Goblet of Fire. This is like really more action oriented. I think you could use all 3 of them in this one. There's no free movie ticket. Damn it. Go there, you have the ticket. Be like, oh, here's Harry Potter. Oh, that's been out of the theater for like the last 20 years. This one's a little more action oriented. You start out of the gate, just like the movie kind of starts a little fast. You run around. It's more just like running around environments, blasting people constantly. It's not bad though. But yeah, that is my Cube and Gamecube and Wii collection. Nothing crazy there. I'd like to get more Wii Gamecube games. My fiance has hers, but she took them out of the case and threw them out when she's younger. So, she's got Mario Sunshine. I've showed it before in videos. Mario Sunshine. One of the Sonic collections, a Crash Bandicoot game, Animal Crossing. I think a Harvest Moon and a Mario Party. But anyway, I might pick up more games, but you gotta find them cheap. These wouldn't be expensive anyway. Maybe like $6, $7, $8. But it's a tougher system to collect for because most of the exclusives, outside of maybe the Rogue Squadrons and the Resident Evil remake and Zero, which might have gained value now, are not overly expensive. But like you want Mario Sunshine, Luigi's Mansion, Smash Bros. Melee, stuff like Chibi Robo, the Fire Emblem game, whatever that one's called. It's like $100-something, I think. Wind Waker, Twilight Princess. The F-Zero GX is ridiculously overpriced. Star Fox Assault might not be too overpriced. And Star Fox Adventures I don't think is overly expensive. You probably get it for like $25. And Wave Race, but... And that's still, like, because you can get exclusives for the original Xbox for PS2 for like under $10. Great games too. But a lot of the GameCube third-party stuff is also pricier. That cat is clawing on the couch. I'm not going to yell over that. But anyway, thanks for checking us out, and have a good day.